Good morning, fans, or good afternoon, whatever the case may be, wherever you are. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully, everybody is just pacing themselves, especially yesterday when not a chance we were here. It was afternoon. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed themselves. I presently did. As sorry, my laptop wasn't completely open and it kept cutting the top of my head. Um, but we had a really decent wrestling matches yesterday. We had two new champions on his birthday, so um, they did Natalia dirty yesterday on her birthday, and today Seth Rollins is a new champion. She really needs to start thinking about the pecking order that she is in with WWE. I mean, she's been there, what, 15 years, and she hasn't really had a spotlight on her. I mean, that woman should be beyond Charlotte Flair. Those people like will put others first, and she's in that position. She's not going to get out of it, which, quite frankly, she does. She's a really incredible wrestler, but nobody wants to go there with her. That's neither here nor there. Yes, my hair is a mess today. Sorry, it's just one of those days that I couldn't do. Somewhat windy outside, and it's just not going to stay. So, oh fucking wow. So we are doing Double or Nothing tonight. That it's coming from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Um, we should be seeing really good wrestling. Let's hopefully it's before 11:45 because I like to go to bed early. I would like to go to bed at like 1:30 because 45. I'm doing my review tomorrow morning, and that's it. So um, we are going to see uh, Fatal Four Way for the World Heavyweight Championship. The basically the original homegrown talent from um, AEW. But see, the thing is, it's not homegrown. A little promotion called MLW. Yeah, that's where I knew him from. So for people that says, "Oh, he's homegrown there," he's not homegrown there. If you are supporting professional wrestling, you would know because there is a another promotion out there, and it's MLW. It seems like they're always forgetting about MLW, and they actually have always thank Brian Pillman Jr. because I he was showing some clips on his Instagram, and he he was being debuted on MLW, and I wanted to know where I could get this. So he did the work for me and gave me what I needed, and very thankful that I have the channel BN Sports, and him on there, and I am telling you that guy is underrated. He needs to, if he's still in AEW, they need to break him away from Leaf Garrett. He needs to be doing stuff on his own, and it's a shame. I mean, fucking goddamn Chris Jericho brings Sammy Guevara. Meanwhile, Sammy Guevara has already been on TV. All right, Brian Pillman Jr. needs to be in fucking the Jericho Appreciation Society, clone of his father, but with a little bit of his own spin on it. So I think he needs to go on his own. And I think him being mixed up with possibly the international championship. Oh my God. Him and Orange Cassidy, take my motherfucking money. Um, if maybe the TNT championship when it's off out of this whole thing with Wardlow, Garrett, he's just bringing him down. And they're doing another rendition of the Varsity Blondes We are so past that. He is so past that. He's great on his own. He needs to be on his own. Hey TK, if somehow some way, people are going to take this idea and run with it, it's it's my idea. All right. Right. He needs to be single. He needs to go for championships, and it's ridiculous. And they were in a position that they were possibly put the tag team titles on him, but fucking Garrett got hurt. So Brian Pillman got screwed. Brian Pillman Jr. got screwed. So anywho, it's going to be 10 matches. Thank praise Jesus. I don't want to see any more. I don't want to see the title on a pay-per-view. If it hasn't been featured in months, it should be on a pay-per-view. Okay? So Dynamite came from the MJF Grand this week, Rampage as well, and tonight it's going to be from the MGM Grand, which I went to earlier this month. Oh, I am so fucking up it. So, itchy. Before we get started with the go home shows, because you know that I'm going to be doing the go home shows on here, you know as well as I do. Please do me a favor if you have a lot of shit's coming up: Father's Day, graduations, communions, conference, birthdays. I'll even birthdays and everything else in between. So wouldn't you like to get a great gift? Well, do me a favor, go check out the people over at harrys.com. Visit their website for all your shaving and toiletry essentials. If you have a beard, please do me a favor and go check out the people over at Maestro Classics at myastroclassics.com. The drinks are going to be flowing. And don't you want to have a cool, trendy, non alcoholic beverage in your hand? Well, go do me a favor. If you want to murder your thirst and you need the artillery for it, go check out the people over at Liquid Death at liquiddeath.com. They have regular water, unflavored sparkling water, and they just came out with it iced tea. So go check them out at liquiddeath.com. Please, if you are to do me a favor and go check out the people over at Deathwish Coffee at deathwishcoffee.com. And let me tell you, I had my gingerbread this morning. It was so good. I felt like springing and go and put my tree up. That's how good it was. So go check it out at deathwishcoffee.com. Now, there's going to be a new event coming up for HOG Wrestling. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to hogwrestling.net and get yourself all infoed up with it. And it's HOG Wrestling is really cool. Really cool. It's light. You go through it, and it's a great 2.5 hours of wrestling. Plus, they have a new world champion. They have Matt Cardona, also known as Zack Ryder. So, the controversy. What the fuck am I doing here? Wait a minute. I forgot to promote my shit here. My stuff, which is my social media. Please check me out and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Snapchat. All Mel'S Match Chat. And also, please check me out on Facebook. And while you're here, please like, subscribe, and turn on my bell for all notifications. When I go live or upload a video, you'll know about it. I will be watching Battleground tomorrow at some point. And I will be going I will upload a video on it on Tuesday. So go check that out. I will give you my thoughts and stuff like that on it. And I'm going to try to also fit in on Tuesday, um, Ring of Honor, and that'll be on. Okay, now we can get going. AEW International Championship match. Jeez, I could have bet this with the fucking all the money in the world that this was going to start off. We have Orange Cassidy versus Kyle Fletcher from the Aussie Open. Meanwhile, they and his partner are all elite. They signed these two to a contract with AEW near fall. Great strategy, said Tony Schiavone. Fletcher flew outside the ring with a tope to Orange Cassidy. Then Cassidy shoved Fletcher off the turnbuckles and Fletcher crashed on the apron. Cassidy followed up with a DDT on the apron, and then Cassidy rocked Fletcher with a beach break on the floor. Cassidy connected with a drop kick. Fletcher hit Cassidy, came back with a stun dog millionaire, and then he stuck Kyle with a DDT for a near fall. Kyle intercepted a cross body press and transitioned to a Michinoku driver on Orange Cassidy. Fletcher landed a hard right elbow strike on Orange. The champ turned things around with a brainbuster on Fletcher. Orange connected with a thrust kick and then a Michinoku driver. Fletcher rolled. Fletcher followed up with a sit-out avalanche. Michinoku driver. Somehow Orange found the strength to kick out. Cassidy countered the Tombstone pile driver with a DDT. Fletcher came back with a thrust kick. Orange rolled up Kyle for the pin. Fletcher had amazing outing right here, but I think tons, said Taz. Something just popped on my phone. Renee Paquette interviewed absolute Ricky Starks, I'm sick and tired of being attacked by Juice and Switchblade. This Sunday, I'm focusing on winning the international championship. The Bullet Club Gold ambush starts backstage. Perry, every time I make the drive down here, I'm a little bit different than the time before. But one thing is the same. That is the feeling I get when I stand in the ring. That ring lets me be a man, and I want to be the man I want to be. And on Monday morning, when I drive home, I'm going to do it as AEW World Champion. AEW World Tag Team Champions, FTR, Cash. So, Jeff, Jarrett, and Jay Lethal, it would be easy for me to stand here and call you carny and trash. But the fact is, every step of the way, you outsmarted us. But more importantly, you've been lucky. Sunday at Double or Nothing, your luck runs out. Dax. Jeff, you attached your name to the greatest tag team to stay relevant. Dixie Carter for job security. Mark Briscoe goes to the ring. Mark, listen to me. Don't let me make you look stupid. We'll go to hell and back for you. Mark, no doubt we are blood brothers for life. Dax, what was that pile driver all about, man? Dax, I apologize. I couldn't see. Dax offered the whole menagerie of them. Walked down to the ramp, but Mark Briscoe shoved them out of the way. Mark told Jay Lethal, "You're my boy, but I'm getting tired of this." Renee Paquette was backstage with Sammy Guevara. Sammy, you know, Max, I know you're going to watch this. I'm going to lay down for you. I'm not going to lay down for you. You can't buy, you could shove that offer, and I'm going to take the AEW World title from you. AEW World Trios Championship open house match. The House of Black versus Blake Christian, AR Fox, and Metalik. Yes, formerly known as Grand Metalik. Black blasted AR Fox with the back elbow. Brody King got caught with a corner, came back in and tripped up Blake with a leg sweep. Metalik and Blake flew over the top and out of the House of Black. In the ring, AR Fox served up pump kicks to Brody, but Brody clobbered him. AR Fox used an implosion senton and landed on the House of Black. Matthews curb stomped AR Fox and then locked him in a gorilla clutch. AR Fox tapped out. He used the same nice little nod to her. The House of Black utterly dominant, said Excalibur. The Blackpool Combat Club were backstage. Moxley, we are the best in the world, and I don't say that lightly. When I say that my hand doesn't shake, I say that because that is the standard we set ourselves. There is nobody better to stand in line of the fire. This Sunday we will deliver. AEW World Champion MJF heads out to the ring. MJF, cut my music. People want to know how I feel about with the cards stacked against me. But I like your but unlike you poors, I am intelligent and I'm intelligent and fully aware of how important this match is. We are homegrown. For 4 years, you people didn't know who we were, and 4 years later, we have beaten the best. We are just a part of AEW. We are AEW. Sounded like we are NXT, you know? To be honest, I'm kind of sick of this place. I'm sick of the lack of competition. I'm sick of the AEW fans. That contract is coming up. Facts are facts. You should be worried because I may just take my ball and go home, or WWE, or whomever. This Sunday, you people are going to find out that these three men are supremely talented, but like the rest of the roster, none of them are on the level of the devil. Darby Allin walks out with a microphone in hand. MJF says, cut his. Darby, Max, I've lost a lot in life, but I've never lost my mind. Back in 2011, when I graduated from high school, oh, Marlon, I was out of high school for fucking 11 years. Kill me now. When I graduated from high school, people told me to play it safe. I'm not a puppet. I want to become the face of AEW. To become the face of AEW, I need to become the world heavyweight over. MJF kicked Darby with a low blow. MJF loaded his right hand with the dynamite diamond ring, but Sammy Guevara ran down and Max jumped out of the ring. Jack Perry came out and knocked MJF down on the ramp with a clothesline. Jack Perry picked up the world title and raised his hand above his head. That he did that. He's not going to be winning the title. Impact. Taya took Lady Frost down with a waist lock. Lady Frost took Taya down with a head scissors, showing that things were evenly matched. Taya came back with a sliding lariat for a near fall. TBS champion Jade Cargill. Oh, there is another women's championship. How the hell would I know? Walked onto the ramp to watch the action. Taya spread Lady Frost. Frost came back with a roundhouse kick. Taya connected with a backbreaker. Taya hoisted Lady Frost and planted her with the road to Valhalla. Good for the pin. The announcements are again, this whole thing with announcements. He could legitimately put this on YouTube. And it still would make the same fucking the same the fact. So AEW president, CEO, and GM Tony Khan announced the location for a very first episode of AEW Collision, the United Center in Chicago. So we know that CM Punk is coming back. Alex Marvez was backstage with Hangman Adam Page. Matt, Nick, and myself, we used to be best friends, but with Kenny, it was something different. After everything we've been through, this Sunday, payback is going to be in blood. The next, it was time for the contract signing between Chris Jericho and Adam Cole, which the person that who's going to be in Adam Cole's corner doesn't make sense. It's a head scratcher. That's how much of it is. Boys. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know Bobby Fish will not be ever in this, but still a mama could dream, you know? Next, Tony Schiavone introduced Chris Jericho. Jericho came down with the Jericho Appreciation Society. Cole and Jericho sat on opposite ends of the table. Cole signed the contract with no hesitation. Cole, for weeks, I wondered why you did what you did. I couldn't, and you directed traffic. Maybe it's because you're a scumbag. Let me explain what's going to happen to you on Sunday. We're going to find out if you can walk because I'm going to break both your legs and shatter your mouth. So hurry up and sign the paper. Jericho, before I sign, I think maybe that head injury you had impaired your memory. Roll the kicked out of her and her a mere inches away from him. You're a coward, Cole. You want to watch a match. You want a match with me on Sunday. I'm going to knock your teeth down your throat. You know you can't beat the Ocho. You want to end me. No rules again. Got outsmarted. No rules. There are just five of us and only two of you. Cole, you're right. That's why I made a phone call to someone all of JAS. And then he says he's the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal. His name is Sabu. Sabu walked down the ramp. Sabu will be in Adam Cole's corner this Sunday and for an unsanctioned match, said Excalibur. Sabu threw a chair at JAS and they scattered. We go into the next is physicality to back Garcia in the corner. Strong chopped at Garcia. Strong followed up with a backbreaker on Garcia. Garcia held Strong's arm back and then curb stomped him. Strong came back with a lariat and then a powerful drop kick. Strong nailed Garcia with another backbreaker for a near fall. Garcia locked in the Dragon Tamer, but Roderick turned and pushed Garcia away. Roderick pin on Garcia. Roderick Strong continues to build momentum here in AEW, said Excalibur. Main event time, ROH Tag Team Championship match. The Lucha Brothers, Penta El Zero Miedo, and Ray Phoenix versus the Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. The Lucha Bros took fight, and wait a minute. They're not the AEW, they're the Ring of Honor. Yeah, I did say that. I'm losing my mind. The BBC. The BCC, sorry. Ray Phoenix ran the top rope and drilled Claudio with a kick. Wheeler tied up Phoenix in a leg lock. Phoenix tried for a tag, but Claudio prevented it. Claudio put Phoenix in the giant swing. Penta El Zero Miedo tagged in and cracked Wheeler with double knees to the back. Claudio came in and then booted Penta El Zero Miedo in the top rope onto Ray Phoenix with a fastball special for a near fall. As Alex Abrahantes distracted the ref, the Young Bucks, who were underneath the ring, pulled Claudio out of the ring. The Lucha Brothers double team Wheeler Yuta and pinned him. And that was it. So then we are going to go on to Rampage, give you the picks, and I'm going to get you out of here. And it's under an hour. Oh my God. Sorry, my tablet's very slow. There was only 3 matches on um Rampage. First match, trios match, the Acclaim versus Daddy Ass versus LFI. Chop Duristicolo, I can Dralistico in the corner, but Dralistico fires back over Bowens and sends him to the floor with the head scissors. Bowens fights back with a Kataro Crusher before tagging Caster. Vance in with fallaway slam that sends Caster into Daddy Ass, who gets the tag. Fallaway slam now by Billy and a pair of scoop slams. Billy looks for Scissor Meat, now alone in the ring with LFI, gets a triple boot beat down. Roosh takes control and does Roosh things to Caster on the outside, but Bowens and Billy join the fun and it's a melee. Caster eats a running super kick in the corner by Jalistico as we are finally back in the ring. Double clothesline and everyone is down. Billy gets the tag and clears house before hitting a famouser on Vance. Jose gets tossed in the ring and scissor me timbers to the manager. Distance lariat, Billy and Caster breaks it up. Springboard codebreaker to Bowens, but but Bowens comes back. The arrival before tagging Caster, who drops the mic, who does the mic drop for the win. After the match, Bowens seemingly accepts the opening since the Trios Championship has been invented. They need to merge the 6-man and the trios, and it needs to be going from AEW to ROH and go back and forth, because this is ridiculous. There's 2 fucking the same title. One is on ROH and one is AEW. They're the same fucking. They're under the same. Very, very interesting. Match 2: Ethan Page and the Gun Club. The Guns versus no Ethan Page and the Gun Club versus, and it's enhancement talent. Now with boots in the corner, Austin back in its own boots now. Quick tags, knee lift, and lariat combo by the Guns. Page is now Page in now gets a jawbreaker for his troubles, and number 2 is tagged in. 2 clears the ring with right hands. Page floors him with a right of his own. Page with an iconoclasm before sending 2 into a 3D flatliner, and it's it. Page says since they took out Isaiah last week, the Hardys don't have a partner. Hook announced as the replacement for Isaiah versus Page and the Guns. So he's going to be at Double or Nothing. I'm sorry, there was 4 matches. I miscounted. I told you I'm terrible with fucking math. Fear versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Hikaru Shida. Big knee by Shida to Rose in the corner before suplexing Shafir on Rose. Sling blade by Britt gets a 2. Snap suplex by Britt gets another 2 count. Shafir pulls Britt into the corner where Nyla Rose chokes her directly in front of the corner camera. I would love to be the fucking goddamn fly in the fucking car about that. Body slam by Rose, who controls Baker throughout the break. Back from commercial, and Britt ducks a high kick from Shafir before tagging in Shida. Shida with an enziguri to Shafir and a palm strike to Rose. Big elbow to Shafir before mounting punches by Shida in the corner. Missile drop Caker in now with a fisherman's neck breaker to Shafir, but Rose breaks up the pin by body slamming Sheeta on everything. Rose sets Baker up top rope, but misses the diving knee before sending Rose to the floor with a low bridge. Meteora by Sheeta off the apron to Rose. Lockjaw attempt to Shafir, but Shafir hits a judo throw and roll up. Sheeta hits Shafir with a katana with the lockjaw. Winner Hikaru Shida and Britt Baker. After the match, the Outcasts are shown standing over a fallen Jamie Hayter. Main event, match 4, Big Bill and Lee Moriarty versus the Best Friends. Sorry, my allergies are kicking my ass this week. Chuck and Moriarty start as Moriarty gets the clothesline, running clothesline, and a diving back elbow in the corner by Best Friends. Double suplex to Moriarty, but Bill runs through both of the Best Friends and dumps Trent with a clothesline. Bill hammer throws Trent and sends him hard to the floor. Bill follows up with some boots on the floor and tosses Trent into the guardrail. Back in the ring, Chuck the commercial flooring Chuck with a hammerlock. Chuck is on the outside now as Bill misses a big boot and crotches himself on the guardrail. Trent gets the tag now and a pair of German suplexes before a release. Half and half to Moriarty. Trent looks for the suicide dive, but Bill catches him and hitting his head on the ring post. Knee rising by Chuck and a half and half soul food combo lands a clean give the people they want. They do that in the middle of the ring situation. Best Friends look for Storm Zero, but Moriarty throws Chuck to the floor. Big Boss Man slam to Trent. Full Nelson powerbomb gets a 2 count on Trent for the super bomb, but Trent sends Moriarty's head directly into Bill. And a low double suplex by Best Friends to Bill from the top. 2 count. All members of the Blackjack Battle Royal are waiting in the crowd at this point. Moriarty hits a big boot to Trent on the apron, and Chuck catches him with a short pile driver. Big Bill with a boot and a choke slam. And that is it. Okay, so let's get the picks done and I can get you out of here. AEW World Championship. MJF versus Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara versus Jungle Boy Jack. I'm going to take MJF because he's not losing the title, okay? Let's just get that out of the way. It's going to be a lot of near falls, but MJF's going to pick up the victory. Anarchy in the arena match. Blackpool Combat Club, John Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta versus the Elite, Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and Hangman Adam Page. Women's World Championship. Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm. Jamie Hayter is keeping the title. AEW World Tag Team Champions with special guest referee Mark Briscoe. FTR, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler versus Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. It's stupid to take the title off of FTR. Unsanctioned match with Sabu as a special guest enforcer. It's not a special guest enforcer. I'm supporting my baby, my baby boy, supporting him, and I'm going to take Adam Cole. Ladder match for the TNT Championship match. Wardlow versus Christian Cage. Wardlow is going to win. TBS Championship. Jade Cargill versus Taya Valkyrie. For the love of God, please, I hope TK is listening. Or TK says, get this fuck Goldberg. At least Bill Goldberg was in the ring every fucking week. She isn't. She fucking maybe wrestles once every other week. I mean, come on. It's enough. Get the title and make it relevant. Not even fucking Britt Baker wants to go for it. Open house match for the AEW World Trios Championship. House of Black, Malachi Black, House of Black. Blackjack Battle Royal for the AEW International Championship. Orange Cassidy is putting his title on the line versus Ricky Starks, Jay White, Juice Robinson, Dustin Rhodes, Keith Lee, Swerve Strickland, Brian Cage, Ray Phoenix, Penta, Elzano Miano, Kip Sabian, Trent Beretta, Chuck Taylor, The Butcher, The Blade, Commander, and Bandito. Why is it fucking what's his face? Andretti, Action Andretti. Why isn't he in there? He pinned fucking goddamn Chris Jericho. And what the fuck is Dustin Rhodes doing in there? Really? And there should be no team for themselves. Penta, Elzano Miano, and Phoenix shouldn't even be in there. But because they don't have a match with their championship, so that's why they're being put in there. Buy him. And I'm taking Orange Cassidy to win, to retain. Buy him. The Hardys. The Hardys and Hook win. They get it. They get basically. Ethan Page is gonna have to listen to them basically, and I'm gonna take the Hardys and Hook, and that's it. Very simple. Very very simple. I am looking forward to obviously the world title match. Looking forward to Anarchy in the Arena. And that the rest could be fucking put on a Dynamite. So that is it. That is Double or Nothing preview and predictions. If you're wondering, it's water. I have a very bad irritated throat because of my allergies, so I don't want to drink anything weird. So that is it. So please don't forget. If not tomorrow, hopefully it's not that late, honestly. Do me a favor while you're here, please like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the bell of all notifications so when you see me go live or upload a video, you know about it. Please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, Mel's Bat Chat. Please also go to classics.com. Go check out harrys.com. Go check out Liquid Death at liquiddeath.com. Go check out Deathwish Coffee at deathwishcoffee.com. And please go check out HOG Wrestling at hogwrestling.net. Again, Tuesday, you will get a video of NXT Battleground. I will be watching it then. Watching it tomorrow morning, and then Tuesday I'll upload a video. And I will also be doing Ring of Honor tomorrow or Tuesday. But I want everybody to have a great Memorial Day weekend. This is for, this isn't for people just to go have hamburgers and hot dogs on a grill or go to the beach. This is for the people who pay the ultimate sacrifice by giving their lives for our country. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. We would be listening to some queen or listening to some king or dictator. And the way the looks about it is it's starting to sound like that. More like dictator than king and queen. But please be safe. If you're going to drink or do anything else, please keep your ass where you land. And if you're going to want to go home, keep your vehicle whatever your hosts of the party will keep your vehicle safe, and please take an Uber if you can. Take it, take a ride to your destination, and take a ride home, so you don't have to worry about that either. So I love you all. Please, while you're waiting for Double or Nothing, check out the rest of on my channel, like yesterday's review of Night of Champions, Afternoon of Champions, whatever. But I will see you hopefully tonight. If not, please have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon. Check you later. Love you all. Bye.